Good morning, everybody. Today is January 8th. I'm Mr. Sheridan. This is Zoology. I hope you all had a great week, your first week back after break. I know it's been a bit of a long week and trying to get back in the flow of things. Excited for those of you who have been in class who haven't had a chance because of conflicting schedules. So super excited that you're all here. What we are going to cover over the next month is one of two things. So as a student, you're going to have to decide. And just so that you all understand, you are all FFA members now. So you are all qualified to do either one of these things if you would like to. You can work on / practice for presenting in a leadership contest through FFA. So for those of you who are interested in presenting a prepared public speech, those of you who are either freshman or sophomore who would like to, you can simply memorize the FFA creed and give that as a public speech. That is what you can work on for the next, in these, let me start here. The leadership contests take place the second week of February, the 9th, 10th, and 11th of February. So this is what we're going to be working on through those days. We're going to give students the opportunity to practice and make sure that you're actually prepared and ready for those contests. So for those of you who are interested in any of these things, I have a few students who are interested in doing a demonstration. They will have the opportunity to work on those during class. We want to make sure that those students are prepared and ready for those contests. So if you are one of those students who is interested in doing those, there is a number of different contests that you can participate in. If that's what you would like to do, even if you don't end up doing it for FFA, if you want to work on your presentation skills, if you want to incorporate some skills that you have learned from other classes into doing some sort of a presentation, we can work that into if that's what you want to do and that's what you want to spend your time focused on. I am absolutely can be flexible and am looking forward to some of you taking advantage of that opportunity. For the rest of you who are not interested in competing in any of these leadership contests, public speaking isn't your thing, you don't want to push yourself toward getting better at that, then there is going to be another opportunity for you. And I'm going to show you what it is that you are going to be working on right now. So for those of you who are not interested in doing a leadership contest, this is going to be an either or type of situation. You do not need to do both of these things. Those of you who are interested in competing in a leadership contest will not be asked to do this other stuff, although it would be good for you in general. And we will, over your career, cover this material also. So what I've done is that we are going to create a career readiness unit. And the things that we are going to work on are all listed right here. You all have a copy of this in your Google Classroom. You are going to locate and identify career opportunities that appeal to your personal career goals. So first of all, we've got to work on what those career goals are. So we're going to talk about doing some aptitude and personality tests type things to try to figure out exactly, to get a feel for what it is that you like and how that could match up with careers moving forward. So we are going to try to match those personal interests with different careers. We are also going to look into, and this is going to be part of the assignment. I don't know if some of you have it absolutely locked down. This is exactly what I'm going to do. I know when I'm 18 years old that I'm going to, be an accountant for the rest of my life. I encourage you to at least take this opportunity to expand that horizon just a little bit, look into some other things that you may be interested in. And some of those I am going to push you toward. This AFNR stands for agriculture, food, and natural resources pathways. So I am going to at least have you explore some of those career areas, which can be anything from mechanics to food service to nutritionists, to anything that involves in the natural resources industry. There's 1,000 different career paths that you can take within ag, food, and natural resources. We are going to at least explore some of those as we move through this unit for those of you who are not, again, competing in leadership contests. Then we are also going to try to plan together a career path and an education. I've also called in some of our school counselors to try to help provide us with some tools that we can utilize during this unit. if they have some extra things that we can take advantage of. So I will start working to assign some things during this contest. This is not just a free for all. You have to turn in X, Y. So as long as you turn in a cover letter, a resume, 3 summer job opportunities or internships, then you're done for the month. That's not how this is going to work. There are going to be other assignments as we move through. However, this is what's going to be scored as your summative grade, is that you're going to have to do these aptitude personality tests that we are going to come up with. For those of you who have never done one of those, it's very, very interesting. And it's a number of different multiple choice questions. And based on your answers, they can spit out some very interesting information about what careers may suit you the best. That does not mean that because this test tells you that you're supposed to be an accountant, that does not mean that you have to go be an accountant. However, it does give you some ideas of what exactly it is that you are maybe best suited for and your personality type is best suited for. So with that said, we are going to spend some time researching and looking for summer internships and jobs. A lot of times these things are posted this time of year when there's still snow on the ground, and they're looking for those students who are going to be working on those for those opportunities later in the late spring and summertime. They're trying to get those jobs filled early in this springtime, which is where we're going to be there halfway through February. And then for those of you who are interested in going to college, we're also going to talk about some college prep. So there's going to be more than just, this is your assignment, go to work. But at this time, I just want you to get an idea of exactly what it is that we are going to be headed toward over this next month for those students who are not interested in competing in a leadership contest. With that being said, I also am I want you to take this weekend. I want you to take today. I want you to look through this rubric, and I want you to think about which one of those paths that you want to take. If you choose to take your speech, and if you want to compete in a public speaking contest, I think I can only send 2 to districts because of the amount of FFA members that we have on our roster. I can only send 2 prepared public speakers to the district contests. However, I think that there are more than that, more than 2 of you who are qualified and have written speeches already that can be good enough to really compete and make things very interesting at our district contest in the middle of February. So if there are more than 2 of you who are interested, we will have, we've got access to judges who judge in the district contest, and we can have a runoff of sorts if more than that people are interested. And you can prepare, even if you don't end up competing at districts, you can prepare and receive credit for preparing for a leadership contest. And that may transition, and then that may work together where we've got some of our public speakers helping out our demonstration teams, getting props set up and that sort of thing. There may be a lot of opportunities for you to help with those teams. So if it's something that you would like to assist those teams, that's also an opportunity that we could take. If there's somebody who wants to work with some of our demonstration teams, the Sorensen girls and Jenna Child are doing a demonstration on animal identification. And then we've got a few girls who are working on a demonstration on rabbit handling and rabbit care as well. So we could use some help with those folks. And we could always use help getting public speakers ready and just people who are listening to them too. So if you are interested in competing in, preparing for, or helping others get ready for leadership contests, you need to let me know that. Otherwise, I'm going to set you on this career readiness unit path. We're not going to switch halfway through. So if it's something that you are you are preparing for a leadership contest and then decide you're not going to halfway through, you're going to have to go back and make up all of this content that we're going to cover in career readiness. So with that, I hope that explains, kind of gives you an idea of what we're going to be working on over the next month or so. I hope that some of you are excited about getting involved in leadership contests. It's my favorite thing involved in FFA. I think that it gives students an opportunity to do some really neat public speaking, and we can improve those skills for those of you who could use some work there. And we will continue to push you toward being involved in those things. So please let me know if you have any questions. That's what we're going to do for the rest of the month. And I will see you all back here again on Monday. Have a great day.